welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jane Gardner and welcome to the Let's Go Live show. I am going to be doing a promo today because I want to basically make sure that I have enough information for you for the broadcasting software. And to do that, you have to go behind the scenes and make a recording. So I just want to make sure that we do a really useful couple of shows about broadcasting software in the next few weeks so that you have some idea on the versatility of broadcasting software. So today we're going to be creating a promo for the visibility and the power of having a show. So welcome. We are going to be just doing this briefly. So please feel free to watch and let's get started. Visibility, the power of having a show. Why showcasing your unique voice is the key to recognition, especially on the internet and for your business. Visibility is not merely about being seen. It is about being noticed, heard, and remembered. In a world inundated with noise, standing out requires more than just a presence. It demands an impactful medium to showcase your talent, your ideas, and your values. So one of the most effective ways to achieve this is by creating and hosting a show. Whether it's a podcast, whether it's a web series, whether it's a summit, whether it's a live one-day event, I would have more than one day. A show can be the platform that puts you in the spotlight and ensures your voice resonates across audiences. So the importance of visibility. In today's hyper-connected era, visibility is synonymous with relevance. If you're not visible, you're not relevant. If you're not visible, you're not being seen. If you're not visible, people cannot trust you. Because do you exist? In the days of AI and artificial intelligence technology, with the possibility of creating an artificial voice for any video, are you really there or are you not? So that is the question. Without visibility, even the most groundbreaking ideas or the most talented individuals can languish in obscurity. Visibility is not just about self-promotion, it's about creating opportunities to make meaningful connections, build trust, and garner influence. It establishes credibility and creates a foundation for growth, whether you're an artist, you're an entrepreneur, or a thought leader. It is a way for you to quickly build credibility without having to have years of being invisible. However, visibility doesn't happen by accident. It requires intentional effort, strategic planning, and an understanding of the platforms that can amplify your presence. A show is one such platform. A dynamic space where creativity meets communications and where your story can unfold in compelling ways, depending how you design your show. And of course, your show is also affected by which platform it goes on, which we will talk about in a minute. So why is a show essential for visibility? Well, it provides a dedicated platform for you and your ideas and your strategy to increase your audience and increase your business reach. It builds a personal connection with those who are watching, And it amplifies engagement. By being a show, you can, of course, have connections with those who are viewing. And it demonstrates your expertise with you talking about what you wish to talk about, whether you're doing a demo, whether you're showcasing your business, or showcasing your products or services. Basically, it's a way to demonstrate your expertise very quickly and an easier way for people to trust you and understand who you are, as well as asking questions about you. And of course, it expands your reach. It's no good just having a show that is streaming just to your local area. Having one that reaches the world on a platform that is reaching the world of an audience that you wish to have is a great way to increase your reach. So how do you create a show that drives visibility for you and your business and what you're going to be doing? Well, first off, you've got to create a show that is defined by your purpose and in terms of your business, but also what is the purpose of your show? Is it to increase your audience? Is it regardless of who they are? Is it to increase your sales? Is it to have an audience that grows with you? Or is it to attract others who have more audience to come and be on your show? You have to first define why you're doing the show and what is the purpose of that show. And then you've got to identify your audience, of course. It's no good going onto Twitch and doing what I'm doing now, creating a promo for the Twitch audience, because they are looking for different things than someone who's on LinkedIn or someone who's on Facebook. So you have to decide which platform you want to use depending on which audience you want to attract. I personally just do all four. Am I doing 4 platforms? Because I do. Oh my god, that's my printer! Great! Now I'm going to have to cut this all out. Jesus, you guys are not supposed to turn on. Whoops. Okay, so we're halting for a second while we turn off the printer. Thank you. So that I can have a decent recording. So we'll be cutting this all out. And you want to have a show that is deriving visibilities, well, you have to promote your show. And as I've discussed before, this is something that I haven't got the time for, so I've got to get it set up with a process. And nowadays, using artificial intelligence, AI tools, I can easily create scripts and I can set up my broadcast for promotion, etc. So let's see how it goes this year in terms of promoting my show. And we'll do a case study to see if using AI agents and AI, I can increase my reach. And of course, you have to, measure what you're doing, creating the show, and refine it depending on whether or not you find that you're growing on one platform versus another. You can cut that platform out and be useful. So here's some real life success stories. So basically what we're looking at is media and how visibility and media can make you have a successful show. And I think it's very easy to say that Oprah, through a lot of hard work, all you need to do is say her first name, it had built up her show on television, from local television to national television to even now having her own TV channel, through working and strategic ideas and goals for her business that worked very well. And you can look at Joe Rogan for podcasting. He is number one on iTunes in business, or I think I don't know if he's number one on YouTube. I didn't look. But not that I wish to discuss his politics, but you can basically say that I don't think many people, other than those who went to see comedians, knew him before he had a podcast. And that's my stories for today. Yeah. I didn't get my statistics, so maybe I'll put that in later on my podcast, which I haven't done in over 2 years, but it's still getting downloads and people listening to it. So what are some of the challenges of the idea of being visible with having a show, and how to overcome them? Well, there are plenty of challenges, and I've discussed them many times before, but building an audience takes time. Whether it's one person, whether it's 10 persons, whether it's 100 persons that come back to watch you, whether it's 1,000 or 100,000, you have to build it over time. You don't instantly have an audience, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. You have to work on it. And so that's where AI and processes can help you by making some of the work easier to doing a show. And producing high quality content requires effort. I decided last night to do this promo, and it took me about an hour. What with using AI, and also I'm being amazed by how it did it, and then putting it into a slides. So it does take some effort to make high quality content. And of course, the most important challenge is staying consistent, because it can be very demanding, as I know. And overcoming these obstacles requires clarity of vision, dedication, and adaptability to technical challenges or to your personal challenges. There are always obstacles to overcome. So your purpose for your show, your reason for your show, why you're doing the show should be a very important reason in order to get you to come and overcome these obstacles. But collaborating with others and seeking mentorship and using tools to streamline production can ease that process. And you can also say that visibility is the cornerstone of influence and recognition, and hosting a show is one of the most effective ways to achieve it. A show allows you to share your voice, connect with audiences, and establish yourself as a credible, recognized figure in your field. It requires effort and commitment, but the rewards that are personal growth, expanded reach, and enduring impact make it an worth. What is going on with my machine? I've got to stop it. I've got to do this again. Drop it. As I said, technical challenges. Maybe I should just leave it on, but anyway, too late now. It requires effort and commitment, but the rewards, personal growth, expanded reach, and enduring the impact make it a worthwhile endeavor. So start small, dream big. Your show could be the platform that catapults you into the spotlight, ensuring your presence isn't just noticed but celebrated. Embrace the journey and let your show be the medium through which you shine. So in conclusion, to discover more about having your own show, get on to http://JANE-gardner.com/live and get onto my list for resources, checklists, and help designing your own show. And yes, I was very tempted to put in my challenge and what day it's going to be, but unfortunately, I couldn't make a decision on that. I'm not perfect. So We will probably change the conclusion here and make it into getting onto a list to be in my challenge to design your own show and create an episode soon. Thank you. Well, before my printer decides to turn itself on again, I'm going to leave you and edit this. One last tip for anyone who doesn't know that the EU, European Union, has decided that, oh, this isn't the one, but they have decided that all video should have captions. And so that's something that you need to consider, because they won't show video that doesn't have the captions, supposedly. And that's starting in June 24, something like that. This was about other things. Capwing is one of the, I think they have a free version, but you can also pay for the paid version to do, and it really does good captions and transcribing, etc., and editing. We should talk about that later in the software for editing your video. But it's something to consider. So I am going to probably have to edit this, cut it apart, and put captions on it, and use it as a promo about visibility. So I'll be working on looking at getting more information on OBS software so that you can start. It's free broadcasting software you might be interested in using. So it's always good to make sure that you have the steps on how to use it on a simplified basis, at least, so that you can do a show, broadcast to a platform, and maybe even have someone else on your show in a separate window from Zoom. A lot of these broadcasting softwares do that very easily, and yeah, we'll do that next time. Thank you.